SunDaze with styles and the weapons.
SunDaze. I am your host from the East Coast, eating a slice of the delicious buttered toast
with the bacon.
Yes, sir. And this is
yo, you got the weapon, man.
And this is it's your boy Fifth. Episode 41.25. As you guys might notice, I did do a video and stuff too.
Here's where the scientific notation of the least technical difficulties.
You know, some fuckery happened, but we're here.
We figured it out.
We're
figured it out.
We're here, boys. We're here.
It's all good.
We're back. And we got all three. We got the Mr. Motherfucking Weapon in the house.
Yeah.
Cooked us brunch, delicious brunch.
Y'all be seeing that shit
So
soon.
we're ready to go. You know what I mean?
Fire, bro.
So, do we have any really house chores type stuff to do?
Just so coming soon. I would say coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. We're gonna do a call-in show for y'all.
Yeah,
we want you guys to call into the show and talk to us directly, but we don't want it during the show while we're actually filming.
Emphasis.
Yeah.
So, well, the call-in show last week was pretty dope. It gave us a good idea of if you guys like to engage us, we like to engage with you. So what we're gonna do is soon we're gonna pick a day and a time, and that's gonna be online only. I'll be at my house. He'll be at his. He'll be at his.
Yeah.
We're gonna quad box. Will be a triangle box for now,
one spot.
and we're gonna have one slot open for people to call in one at a time. You get to converse with us for a little bit. You know, whatever you want to talk about with us.
Yeah.
The next person comes in, and we're gonna continue doing this moving forward.
And you know who we're looking for. You know who we're looking for to get on the first one, boys. Who is it? The man who's being persecuted, like all of us who actually post shit about their show.
Aaron Almighty.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
we should definitely.
I do have to say this.
Tell him.
Spindle City Podcast.
Oh my god.
Go have sex with yourself.
F word.
Ooh, sorry. I don't know if you can say that or not. But no.
F word.
No, yeah.
F word to you, gentlemen.
Wait, you can't say sex?
Because, well, the thing that's messed up is that these two guys are older gentlemen who I feel like, and they did say like, oh, we're not, like, we don't talk shit. Like, they said something similar, and they just started ragging on him. Like, actually talking shit.
They
like,
did the
come on, guys.
Absolute opposite of what did he really say?
Amigo.
What did Aaron really say?
Nothing.
What is that?
No,
Nothing.
he didn't say that. Dude, they said, we're not censoring you, but we're just censoring you.
What does Aaron's podcast
Hey, we're
even
not
do
censoring,
anyways?
we're just censoring.
Aaron's show.
What does Aaron's podcast even do to be bad anyways? Do we
Aaron's
talk
show
about
offend somebody. I don't get it.
Talk about the weather, local news, international news?
I think I think it was because something about like some dude kind of shot like.
And then he brought footage to it. Isn't that what the news does? What the news is supposed to do?
They said that he was trying to, like, he didn't agree with their opinion, and that I don't know what was that noise. That they didn't agree. He didn't agree with their opinion. Yeah, and that's why they act like that, and they didn't want him to talk about whatever it was that. Isn't that what life's, bro? This is the fucking problem that we've gotten ourselves into.
We have a humongous problem right now with like censorship. People like get into journalism, like. Dude, journalism is like a dying art right now because of these tech companies and everything that's going on. Dude, they just want to censor. Dude, stop it. Because Russell Brand's getting too close to the edge.
Dude.
He's talking the truth. Then all of a sudden, wait. He's got a couple allegations.
Well, we're gonna get into this.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna say now. But it's like there is no actual. They're not actually coming after him with any legality.
Just allegations.
Allegations. It's like,
and the thing
they'll nuke his YouTube page.
Everything.
Over everything.
Rumble.
Except for
motherfucking Rumble.
He's the only one that's holding it down.
Said how?
He's the only one holding it down for him. Of all the
Because
platforms.
they said like you might
said,
want to, so it doesn't affect your threaten them. The fucking United Kingdom, bro. When? I mean, and that makes sense because people don't realize this, and I say all the time. Oh man, I don't want to get. I'm gonna ruin my at the end rant and all this stuff. Let's not do that.
No, that's fine.
But anyways, so we got a lot of shit coming out.
Yeah.
We're trying to build our brand. We're trying to build up the content that we're bringing to you to get people more engaged and stuff.
More interested in
so,
the show.
I mean,
different angles,
join
different
the
areas.
movement. Join the movement. Like, if Facebook allows us, you know, I mean. Fuck it.
So this is another public service announcement to everyone watching. We need you guys to help us because we're being censored heavy right now. We need you guys to share. Share.
And
not the singer. Jesus Christ.
She made a deal with the devil.
Share these out. Share out the link on YouTube. Go to the YouTube page and subscribe. We need subscribers. We need shares. Me and Paul are banned right now for a week. We can't share in a group, so all we do is post once on our wall page, which is being shadow banned. It's being held down. So we need the help of our core fans. Share.
I got a pair of shares in the kitchen.
If you have
just
friends,
like Aaron always says,
bro.
Aaron always says, I appreciate all the love, anything you do,
the
likes, the comments. But if you can share, then it's the same thing we're saying. We're not telling you have to. I mean, Weapon. Don't get me wrong. Weapon might show up as your fucking.
Don't
throw you with a fucking
headlock.
You didn't share, bud, and my
headlock Hogan.
And my paperwork is showing me that you haven't subscribed yet. Because by the way, shout out to our peeps. We're up to almost 160 subscribers.
I do want to say this,
which is dope, but we still have 460.
I do want to say this though, right? When I was on vacation, dude, I got a little obnoxious with everybody. Like, subscribe.
No,
there was people.
Isn't that what we do in life?
There was people on a third floor porch, and I was like, hey, I go,
hey, bud.
Hey, listen, you better subscribe. And I
said, they go, this one? Did you show them the guns?
No. Dude, no, but I told them, I go, I'll be here all night, bud. And they were like...
But did you like the promo that I did for you?
Oh, no.
The Headlock Hogan podcast?
Come on, bro. That's awesome.
That shit's
I
because you get the fucking, the Headlock Hogan, the fucking, what are you, the All-Star podcast?
Yeah,
fucking jury, fucking teaser. And I'm the fucking illest host on the East Coast, eating a slice of butter and toast. We're probably going to do something with it. My favorite group.
He loves this one. This is his favorite section of the whole
the White House news. You know what I'm saying? I know, but I try to get as much as I can to the other things too. But you know, I
know you got this touches your heart in a special way.
It does touch my heart. So I don't know what you people think about this shit. Yeah, because you know what? That's racist. It should be the Black House.
Listen, it was made the Black House.
I know when they burnt it. Yeah, there's a lot of shit in history that they don't tell you. They don't let you know. What do y'all think? Biden just got fucking ripped for not only did they give Iran, I get it, they froze an account or whatever, so they're giving them PAC money back, but they basically gave him $6 billion to get back people that they like kidnapped.
What the heck was real?
That's Iran. And then they said, oh, so you're giving these people $6 billion to get people back, but you're not getting the people out of Russia. You know, the two, because Joe Biden only wants to do what is helpful to Joe Biden's political career. Like, you know how he's telling people, don't worry guys, I know it's been, a fucking year or whatever, but I'm gonna come to East Palestine someday. Bro, that's a fucking... He had to get
dragged to Maui.
It's a dude. He didn't want to go. He got shamed into going.
Didn't Trump first? He was the first one to go to Palestine.
How much money? How much money did they give? Did they unfreeze for Iran?
$6 billion.
$6 billion, and they gave
basically $1 billion
and then they gave the people of Maui $700.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay. But then they
bring this up.
We're gonna get into this motherfucking shit too. But just like they just gave another fucking $325 million to Ukraine, and that's just
that's it.
That's just right now. We already gave him $150 billion.
You watched that shit? You watched that shit with Sean Penn?
Yes.
He's fucking sick of his head.
No. I will say this.
Don't say something. Listen. Fucking not job.
He was on like the supposed front lines, and he was like, oh, my boy Moonshine, blah blah, whatever his name was, and they died, and then they would have been alive if we had if we got the MiGs. Listen what I'm saying.
Just like how Mark Wahlberg says.
No, what would have happened though if that happened? No, what would have happened? Weapon. I'm gonna reiterate what you just said right there.
No, I'm
gonna reiterate what you just said right there. What would have happened if the United States had given Ukraine, say, F-22s? What would have happened?
NATO would have already.
They still want it.
No, what would have happened? What's gonna happen if they do though? What do you think? You think Russia is gonna fucking be okay with that?
Yo, we've been telling we don't have.
Dude, they said they're sending them Abrams tanks.
They already did. That already happened, and there was multiple nations did that.
And they said that the fucking jets are coming. They're gonna give them to them.
What do you think is gonna happen then?
What do you think?
What do I think? I don't
know. I see it all the time, but I get called an alarmist.
I think Russia is going to tactically nuke something to say chill the fuck out. That's what I think.
Like, I think they'll go with, no nuclear bomb is safe, but they'll go with a small enough one in an area that's not populated to be like, look, motherfucker.
Then
they're going to wipe someone off the plate.
Call our fucking bluff over here.
Mm-hmm.
I really do
believe that. Then you also have to watch out for China.
We're on fire right now.
I don't know, bro. China's watching this, man. China's watching this as a part.
Yeah, and they're getting hotter because they've run out of time.
Wait, what up, man?
The thing is, will China wait until Russia and Ukraine comes to a head, or will China seize the opportunity to invade Taiwan while all eyes are in Europe?
Yeah.
That's the real question. That's what it comes down to.
And did you see what they're doing? Did you see all the stuff?
They're dying.
China.
What are you
Doing to who?
They're amping up all kinds of shit. Like,
they're flying more planes, more planes,
they're putting
closer.
Navy, like they're putting everything in the air.
Yeah.
They're bringing like fucking missile launches and shit.
And North Korea's just firing off tactical nuclear.
They're rattling sabers now. Yeah, because North Korea's like, dude, North Korea's crazy. So North Korea's just like, woo, let's get on the crazy train.
Until somebody gets into office that don't play that shit, because it's funny.
Like who, sir?
It's funny. It's funny.
Who do you think that would be that could get in office?
Between 2016 and 2020, you didn't see Russia, China, North Korea, any of those people's even moving around. None of them. You didn't see none of those people making those kind of movements. Why? Who's in office then?
And because what happened when he was vice president? Same type of bullshit. You notice that?
Who's the only president to actually go and talk to the president of North Korea?
Hey,
who went over there? Who went over there?
Hey, this mic.
So Joe Biden said,
God.
at a fucking, he was speaking at something, and he said
nothing.
He doesn't know why they have an impeachment inquiry against him. Maybe it's because you're a corrupt corpse, sniffing pedo, piece of human garbage destroying our country. That's why, bud.
Didn't he shower with his like granddaughter when she's like 14? And you wonder why he loves the smell of hair.
Sick fuck bitch. Listen,
I'll say it, dude.
Bro,
I don't care.
Stop riding by.
He doesn't know why. Listen. He doesn't know why. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna insert a cut here. I'm gonna take that clip from McCarthy.
What we've learned in the last couple of weeks, wouldn't you want to know the answer to? Your whole job is reporting. You now have an accusation that the president took a bribe. You do know from your own reporting, from your own station, that they were selling a brand. You do know from your own reporting from CNN that the president went to and did conference calls, that the president went to lunches and dinners, and just the dinners, and Hunter got a new Porsche.
So here we go. Yo, let's talk a little bit about, not too much because we did on the other show, but it never got released. You want to skip it? Okay. Listen, Obama has fantasies.
Obama.
You know.
Touch on it.
You want me to touch on it real quick? Hey, no pun intended.
He touches me.
Listen, real quick, because we had a short too. Stay informed on the ex-president Obama's love life. There's probably some more letters out. If you haven't, some more letters out.
Anymore. The person in section, bro. That person got smashed. The person that released.
I think they're probably dead. I think they're probably dead.
There'll be another floating body in the fucking ski.
Hey.
Zelensky, you guys know about this shit?
So the United Nations
in front of the world stage of the United Nations. Fucking Zelensky gets up there. First off, he sounds like a fucking every bad guy and like the bad guys in Russian movies, like the evil Russian fucking.
If he dies, he dies.
But he said, the dude fucking starts talking about climate change. When his country is being fucking
decimated,
humbled to the fucking ground. But why do you think he's talking about climate change?
It's a magician trick.
Because cha-ching,
look, it's a magician trick.
Cha-ching.
Pay attention to climate change.
No,
don't pay attention to really what's going on, man. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Pay attention to climate change.
It's not
right. But Zelensky, you want another $325 million? Talk about climate change, bitch.
So when you say when he says climate, he's actually change. He's getting changed.
Dude, you guys know, I don't want to get too deep in on this, no pun intended. Yes, point. But do you know his past? Like, do you know that he was an actor, but do you know that he did
weird shit with his
type, like he dressed up in
played the piano with his dick or something?
Played the piano with his dick.
A lot of people don't know.
And he also was on a show where he played a guy who was an actor who was playing the president of the country, who brought his friends in to be his cabinet, which is what he's doing in real life.
Hey,
hello.
Is this like House of Cards? Hey. Yo, is this like
is anybody fucking? Hello, McFly. Is anybody fucking awake and realizing what goes on in this world?
Hey, does anybody know that the U.S. government actually put him in there? And they do this to almost every country.
Do people know that the U.S. government got rid of the old people because they sympathize with Russia because they're fucking Russians pretty much. Like I don't love Putin. I don't respect what he's doing.
I love this country, but
understand that what you're being told by the mainstream media is horseshit. And if you don't do your own research, it's called fucking reading, then you are misinformed and you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Terribly misinformed.
Shut the fuck up.
Terribly misinformed.
Yes. Back to the next.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, that's how that goes. Because here we go, boys. Listen, I lost my fucking stealth fighter. Have you seen it lately, boys?
Yeah, I lost my.
Yo, where did that go? Yo, that was what we lost last week on in front of the table.
Like $1 billion, but yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yes,
it's going on with that.
No, they know where it is. They know where it is. They know where it is.
You know what it is? It's where everyone's looking where to find it. Well, they're sneaking out the back door with all our fucking money.
No, conspiracy theory. I don't know.
You heard the rebuild?
It's right next to the Malaysia flight.
I'm getting ahead of things.
Conspiracy theory. No, the conspiracy theory on this is they're saying that I don't particularly believe this, but they're saying it got hacked. The F-35, the most advanced plane on planet Earth right now, got hacked. And
they said it could still be flying before
they found rubble on the ground in Georgia.
They don't go down with that.
Tell me someone tapped into it and was flying like a motherfucking drone. And by the way, boys, what recent movie did that happen in?
What do you mean? Top Gun or something?
Yes!
Hey,
you see the new Top Gun? Top Gun Maverick?
I own it.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, you know what he was...
I haven't seen it.
You know when he was flying...
I haven't seen the new one.
You know when he was flying the stealth fighter jet and then he ejected? And it crashed?
He ejected
and then he walked into a fucking...
Do you know why though? I watched the movie.
Breakfast motherfucker.
That wasn't because it didn't respond. It's because he pushed it past the limitations.
No, because that's what he does.
The limit.
Because he's fucking Tom Cruise.
Because he's fucking Maverick.
Was Kenny Loggins playing?
Because he's Maverick.
Because a new investigator shows that the Army was testing radiation on the public in St. Louis, testing the effects of radiation on them without their knowledge in a housing project.
On
American citizens on a housing project full of lower income people, a large number of them being minorities, and many more people subjected to testing by the government.
Have got cancer, died. I don't know what I was ready.
The numbers of people and who they are irrelevant here. The fact that the United States government decided to pull radiation tests on its people unknowingly, that you don't need to know if they're low income, high income, what the numbers are. The fact that they decided to do that itself is fucked up.
Or if
that is terrible.
Or if they get high income. Sorry. Honestly, it's not funny at all.
It's terrible, bro.
I'm like, bro, this is what we're paying our taxes for, man. Like, this is really happening.
I'm not paying my taxes to you to fucking try to hurt my other brethren down on the South Coast.
You know what the fuck? You know what the fuck the world too? Is we're paying our tax money into shit that we don't even like. There's shit that we're not like. We don't even.
But do you look at the taxes that come out of your fucking paycheck?
You puke.
Five to.
Because I just said to somebody. I just said to somebody at work about like, oh, I pick up whatever OT like is available and stuff like that, and they said, yeah, which is good for, which is good.
10 hours.
But they said,
10 hours.
Like, how do you like
10 hours of overtime a week? If you work 50 hours, if you work 40 hours plus 10 overtime, you'll make out anything over that 10-hour mark. It's a fucking waste.
That's another.
I got a question real quick. I got a question. Yo, peep this, right? Yeah. You're wearing shorts. You're wearing shorts on a podcast, right? Yeah, shall we not be like the United States Senate and have waived the dress code for fucking John?
Yes.
So they can just shorts and
transition, bro. Transition. Transistor sister.
Honest to God, though.
Oh, all after we're fucking good vibes.
Bro.
I don't feel
here. I'm cool with that here. Right? I don't dress up because I like looking good.
No,
but that shit, you're telling me you're in the Senate and you can't go in there dressed in a suit?
And I heard that too because.
And then it's weird how when he shaved off that goatee,
also
that actually looks like an imposter too.
They tried to cut out.
Looks like Lurch from fucking Addams Family.
And he's in like motherfucking.
So the last topic on the list here for the White House.
Yeah, get the fuck out of this.
And this is but this is something that's got a problem for everyone. So
pay the fuck attention real close. Yes, the goddamn government is about to shut down everything
because they cannot seem to figure out this fucking budget.
That could be a good thing. Wow. I think it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
The Republicans, there's a couple Republicans that came together and said, we are not going to sign off on this unless you guys are being transparent on where this money is being spent. Because there's hundreds of millions of dollars that you don't know the equal sign. The equal sign's a question mark. Nobody knows where money's going. These Republicans are now starting to hold people accountable. Where's our tax dollars? Where are our tax dollars going? We pay this. We deserve to have transparency. We need to be able to see what's going on. That's my money, his money, your fucking money. Do you care where your money's being spent? I fucking do. Yes!
Alright, I do want to say.
Now we're about to get into some
international news.
International news. That's fine.
No, sorry. Listen, President Xi
This is fucking disgusting.
literally threatens Biden in front of the world. Explain to us how this fucking shit went down. How it looks.
We have the president of China is on a Zoom call, essentially. Biden is actually at the G20 summit at a podium.
Falling asleep. Shit.
Pretty much fucking looking like death. Pretty much just looking like death.
Won't go.
Like seriously, like the fucking Reaper was right next to him. And she basically essentially says to fucking Biden, I mean not in exact words, but pretty much was like, don't fuck around, guy, or we're gonna make a move.
Like the basically like, if you play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Now hold on. Do you think he has a cold, or do you think it's the media saying that people that have been vaccinated are more likely to get COVID? And Styles, are you vaccinated?
I am, bro.
Double, triple?
And I'm sick. I'm triple.
And he's sick. Now he must be what the media said.
And they said, now, make this make sense.
Make it.
Yeah.
The motherfucking government
Make it.
and the mainstream media said, if you've had the fucking COVID shots, like you're up to date and shit,
You're actually
more susceptible and likely to catch COVID and potentially like it'd be bad. So you got to go out and get their new jab. Bro, what the fuck are we...
Dude, when you're gonna fight your whole family, dude, when you're gonna fight against your whole family.
Yo, no, think about what you said. Bro, think about what you just said. Say that again, and think about what you just said. That is completely ass backwards.
If you
That's
are
ass
up to
backwards
date,
logic, bro.
if you're up to date with your vaccinations, you are more likely to catch COVID.
You're more likely, so if you got the shot, you're more likely to get it. And they're rolling out another shot to take. Hello? That is backwards logic.
Manifestations, festations, creations, nations.
Bro, it's backwards logic.
Guys, this one will be better.
If you smoke cigarettes, ready guys, if you smoke cigarettes, you're gonna get cancer. Here's the new pack of cigarettes.
Hey, listen, you're addicted to crack? Here, get off it smoking crack. You know what I mean? Like,
don't use baking soda.
Like, what are
any
we...
of this cocaine?
Bro, what are you talking about?
Oh, man.
Are we in... Is this real life?
Yeah, no.
No, it's fake life.
No, it has to be.
Because...
It's fake.
No, but did you hear this shit that...
This is dumb, man.
The United Nations has fucking declared war against...
Excuse me, sir. As we push closer to World War III, do you think it's a joke, Dan? Do you think it's a joke? Or do you think that...
I don't think anybody wants this world to end.
What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about pushing closer to World War III? Drop the comments right now. If you're on this live, drop your comment. I want to hear what you have to say in the comments right now about, do you think World War III is getting closer? Do you think this is a joke? Comment on the live. Comment on the live. Comment on the live. If you're in the building, share.
Yeah.
2 of the 3 of us right now, our shadow band from sharing the groups, we need you to share, so share it out.
Dude, alright, break this down, right? You found a material that is inside of the ground that can actually kill a whole bunch of people. And actually, we just said, the U.S. government is actually doing that shit in Missouri. And like,
they're finding motherfucking... Dude, they're finding...
It's like, bro...
Buildings that are supposed to be on paper, they're empty fabulas. And there's fucking labs in there where they're working with fucking AIDS and fucking smallpox and fucking Ebola
and COVID.
COVID and fucking everything.
Who was in the building though?
Government, right?
No. Which government? So people.
I know.
On paper in California.
Stop and give me a quiz on the show, bro.
What you were talking about?
I know.
I was trying to get you.
You're trying to get me to come. I was trying to edge, but I can't.
So listen, in California, this a couple weeks ago, there are every abandoned building in like St. Brockton. They know what buildings are abandoned, which ones are occupied, right? They have to know that. This was on paper, legally abandoned. Means no one's supposed to be there. Supposed to be nothing there. A huge warehouse.
They didn't go to Detroit.
They see a lot of people see a lot of activity going on in this warehouse. They're like, thought this was abandoned. What's going on here? So people reached out to the city, found out that it was abandoned. They raided it. They had Chinese scientists in there working on everything that he said. Those 4 or 5. This was a Chinese laboratory that was in an abandoned building that nobody would have known nothing about had they not been stupid and been seen.
Chinese special police in New York City.
It's fucked up.
They shut down like
just like grabbing people and fucking.
Yo, you go down the alley. Go down the alley.
What would you do?
Oh,
what would you do if you were talking shit about China and they rolled up on
Texas?
Anyway, if they're here, if you walked outside right now and the Chinese secret police in China are in Brockton, Massachusetts, coming to you about what you said about them online, what would you do?
I'm gonna hit them.
What the fuck off?
Do you honestly?
What the fuck, bro? That's like if you were getting arrested by fucking. They want to make non-Americans in New York and San Francisco police officers. If you were getting arrested by someone and you knew they weren't an American citizen, would you allow them to arrest you? Would you be like? Allegedly, Ukraine government has a hit list for American journalists that report on things that Ukraine doesn't like, and that's fucking a fact.
That sounds like similar to.
What do you think about that?
That sounds similar to what you talked about earlier in the last section when we were talking about journalists in Russia and journalists in fucking Iran. This is the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's all game.
It's all censorship.
They don't want to. They don't want to be.
Do what we tell you to say. Do not tell the truth.
And you know what's weird? How all of a sudden we are trying to strike deals and be friendly with people that we historically have
scumbags that we don't like.
Yeah. So so we like that Saudi Arabia has been saying if Iran continues to develop nuclear weapons that they're gonna start developing, and we're like, yeah. Oh, hey. I wonder how that could backfire.
Iran is never.
I wonder how that could backfire because we're probably gonna help Saudi Arabia. Every country that we help get fucking shit. Yeah, dude, they're almost ready to go.
Bro, they have the ability to. You could say Clinton gave them the reactors in the 90s
and what else
to make the fucking plutonium, dude.
What did Clinton do with fucking Ukraine? It's nukes.
In the 90s?
You know that deal?
No. I hyped it up. So
there's actually video, look it up, of Clinton recently saying that he feels terrible that when he was president, he set up the deal for Ukraine to give their nukes and all of their like heavy machinery, like tanks and shit, to Russia.
You get your balls.
Clinton fucking did that.
You get your balls put in a damn vice grip, bro.
And that's why.
And you're pushed by lobbyism.
Yeah,
you're pushed by. Hey, here's an envelope, bud. Here's money.
Being a president ain't like
being Joey. Here's a pair of
sunglasses. It's not like being the king.
It's not Republican.
That's it.
Trying to bribe me?
Being the president, but being the president is not like being the king. Like,
dude,
there's so much shit going on in the background. It's worse.
You think he was a king because
Joe Biden came to wipe his own ass. You think he's the leader of the free world? Does anybody, honestly, fucking cue me here? Is there anybody out there that really truly believes that Joe fucking Biden is the leader of the free world?
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, and I sent the message to him, but then the British government contacted
Rumble. But we touched on that already. And Rumble said, fuck you bitches, we support that. By the way, anybody who's not following us on Rumble, and if you're not on Rumble, get on Rumble. It's free. It's awesome. All the stuff that YouTube is free.
And we get paid for Rumble, by the way.
You know what? We actually make some money.
Let's go. Fucking Rumble is it, man. What's up?
Do you know?
So if you blow us up on Rumble, we get paid.
Do you know what I like about Rumble? That's way better than Facebook, Instagram, all this shit. You actually get an email that tells you who you're following. We're doing this, we're doing that. And I'm like,
keep informed.
I mean, honestly, I hate emails, so it's kind of annoying.
Paul announces, this is actually important.
Why did we just skip over Rumble? Why are we skipping over fucking
We already did that.
Hold on. I actually saw something that's the actual opposite of that.
Really?
That they are now the biggest powerhouse in Europe.
No, but I'm saying Poland said.
No, Poland is now the biggest powerhouse militarily in Europe because they bought Russia. NATO has been giving them high tech shit because they bought it.
Because you know what they think, right?
But if they
think that Putin's gonna try to
take it. I get it. But that kind of goes opposite of that.
I'm not necessarily convinced that he is, but
I'm not convinced that he is either. But but if the thing about it, if Poland really is the powerhouse right now, how could they not help Russia? I mean, Ukraine, sorry. How could they not help Ukraine?
And you know that Ukraine and Poland have a tricky past, like
yeah, bro.
But
like a lot of places.
Oh,
but they're all about to be NATO, right? Aren't they all about to be the United Nations and shit?
Wow.
I'm pretty.
Poland's already in.
No,
Poland's already in. Poland's part of it.
Poland, yes, and
Ukraine's also
Finland.
Also in the same realm, the same topic. I cannot leave this one alone. I gotta say it. You guys hit to this. Why is an American trans? It's a man that's dressed up as a woman. So an American trans woman is a fucking spokesperson of the Ukraine military. Have you guys? Have you guys seen this? Like she comes out, it comes up, and when people like questioned it, they're like, oh, you know, I'm over here trying to help a country that's being, you know, abused by another country. Let's not, you know, because they're trying to import. The biggest import out of the United States of America right now is the LGBTQ plus. Like,
what are they exporting? Dildos?
No, they just like want people. They want people to join in. Like you know that's an agenda, right? I mean, I know you're hip to all this right shit. So, why are we doing that? Like we're doing it big time.
Because you have to stay in a certain lane if you want billions of dollars to come to help.
You ready? Ready? I'm gonna get real conspiratorial on this one. They're exporting all of that around the world because that is how you get rid of alpha men. And once you don't have anyone willing to stand up against the fucking government, you are easily rolled over. So if you can get the United States, which is the last country on planet Earth that has fucking people not willing to allow their government to roll on them, this is what it is. If you create a generation of soy boys, right, and you are easily rolled over. So they've already got the United States pretty much on lockdown. They're like, let's get this to the rest of the world. Now the people who really run the world have less of a fucking problem taking it over. Jory take.
Fuck, baby, fuck.
There's a take from Jory Tate.
Woo! Hey, by the way, you want to fucking get mad about some more shit?
Don't get me
check it. So the U.S. government gives Ukraine. So the U.S. government gives Ukraine a shit ton of money, right? And now the Clinton, like 325 million. But that's just a quick little.
Oh, you're talking 200 billion.
That's just a quick little. We've already given them like 200 billion. But now the Clinton Foundation, apparently the Clinton Foundation is coordinating the rebuilding of Ukraine. Have you guys heard this? Are you hip to this?
Of course. That's money laundering at its finest. Think about this. The United States government funnels $200 billion to Ukraine.
Criminals!
Russia blows Ukraine up. Then the Clinton Foundation comes in and goes, we're going to rebuild. They're gonna fund another $200 billion to the fucking Clinton Foundation
Tyrants.
To rebuild.
Walmart. Thousands take to the streets in Canada to protest the LGBTQ plus agenda in schools in Canada.
Let's
fucking go! Like they're saying,
Canada's one of the worst countries right now for areas.
Well, I mean, Justin Trudeau doesn't only got 35% of the population.
He's like, you know why he's
there. You know why he's there, though, right?
We are a gun culture.
You know why he's there?
He's Fidel Castro's son.
No. He's there because he went to listen. The WEF, the World Economic Forum, has a school that they raise these kids in, right? That come through the school. These kids end up being leaders of countries. What do you think they're indoctrinated with while they're in school? Authoritarianism. Justin Trudeau is a graduate of this school. He is one of the first ones.
He is so fucking weird, bro.
He's corrupt as fuck.
Domestic and local news. Domestics.
We love that shit.
Tell me what you guys think about this because it's pretty wild for a lot of reasons. But what do you think about the fact that the governor of Massachusetts, Maura Healey, I don't know when it becomes effective. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah. But she's banning the purchase of single-use plastic bottles in Massachusetts.
All right, my only question.
Think about it.
My only question is
what that encompasses.
My only question is if she's gonna ban those. What are they going to use to fill the shelves then? What's the alternative?
There's actually a clip of her saying, like, you people just have to deal with it. You can use glass or aluminum.
Glass is going to be more expensive. Glass does taste better though. Let's be honest, glass is better for you. But it's more expensive.
Yo, do you guys realize all the stuff that encompasses? Like any soda in plastic bottles, fucking spring
anything
water,
that is profitable.
milk, liquor.
Everything is in plastic. That's why I just asked you what the fuck is the other plan?
Well,
because
that's
if
my
you
question.
take that away, what's left?
I hate that I go in the store, right? I buy my meat, it's wrapped in plastic. I buy my drinks, it's fucking in plastic. Everything I buy in there is in plastic, but then I can't get a plastic bag on the way out. And they fucking charge me for the paper bags. They charge me $1.
That's amazing.
The paper bags.
They charge me $1 for the paper bags.
Where do those paper bags come from? What are they made
I should
from?
make fucking
What are those
book
trees?
covers.
Trees.
I should make book covers.
What the
papyrus?
No.
I should make book covers like my mom used to do.
Papyrus. When you really want to break it down.
Yo, old school. You guys ever have your school books?
Yeah.
Wrapped in
Trees.
fucking wrapped in bags?
So hold on. Aren't they saying climate change is a problem? Aren't they? So hold on. So let's cut down more fucking trees to make more paper bags. The shit that converts CO2, which is what causes quote unquote the climate change, and converts that motherfucker into oxygen.
What do we breathe? What are all plastics attached to that they want to fucking destroy? Petroleum, petroleum product. Like even, dude, I've been wondering what are they gonna do about medications? Because you know most medications now
they'll keep those
petroleum.
They'll keep those
petroleum based.
They'll keep something's happening to make plastic.
Oh my God! Listen, parents in New Jersey and other states are continuing to fight school departments to give them transparency and not keep secrets about their children. There's quite a few states that try to do this. If your kid says they're a different gender, don't tell your parents.
California's the worst of them all.
Don't tell your parents.
California, dude.
Is that it? And you have those little ones, so you have to worry about this shit.
Dude, you don't worry about
You don't have little ones anymore.
No, you don't have little ones
Me
anymore.
either. Listen,
I have an 8-year-old.
You need to fucking be on control, Uncle Jory.
Fucking right.
With my fucking, yeah.
I seen your dynamic at the house yesterday. Like, did you clean my place anymore? I'll do it right now, dude. I was like, dude, yes.
But that shit's fucking.
No,
that's character building shit, man.
Brother,
It's good for kids.
He saw me in action yesterday.
No, it's good because I always get on Kathy a little bit, like, because we love the girls. I think girls, I don't know, it's a bit different. I don't know how you are with your daughter and shit.
That was my daughter. He's talking about that was my daughter, bro. I don't fucking.
Dude, I fucking agree with you.
And then Liam. I'm going to say Aiden again.
Yeah.
For some weird reason, I'm like,
I feel like that.
Aiden, right? No, it was Liam.
Does he have a very particular set of skills?
Yes, he does.
Dude,
He can.
Bro, I put him in front of Pro Tools. Yeah, he knows what's up.
I was like, yo, that's what's up, bro. I'm like, yo, I'll take over if you want. He goes, nah, I got it.
So.
And then every time that if you were a little off, he'd be like,
in the name of moving forward.
I'm like, dude, oh shit, you got the hits.
Maybe you forgot, but the border. Maybe everyone out there
Wait, which one?
We did not forget.
The Ukraine, Russia
fake
border?
world.
We did not forget.
Maybe in fake fucking la kitty fuck boo boo land, you forgot about the open border.
Yeah, exactly.
Where do you know that in Texas?
I don't know what to do.
Do you know that in Texas there are humongous motherfucking camps that they're actually starting to build like
Underneath bridges and
like
shit.
no, but they're actually like building, like they're actually going to, contractors are going to get the job of building these communities. Like this is not legal type shit. Like this is fucking treason. I guess the tyrants. I don't know what the fuck that.
If you're talking about the state, it's the
It's
federal
to get.
government.
It's to get. It's just, bro.
It's the state.
You're
at that
like,
point.
we give you free stuff.
Systemic
You vote
state
Democrat. Fucks.
Yes, and free licenses.
And what happens when you have a license?
18 states.
What happens when you have a license?
You can work legally.
vote.
But guess what?
You can work legally.
What state do we live
And you
in?
can vote. And you can pay taxes.
What is that? Does our state give licenses to?
Yep.
to
They do. They just voted that. They just voted that.
Minnesota was the one.
I went and I voted motherfucking against it.
Yo, you can
But you know what they had the nerve to say? We are going to take steps to make sure that these people cannot vote.
That is not what they said. That is not what they said. They said, we're doing this to keep the roads safer.
Right. But no. But they also say that they were supposed to make a way that they can't just vote.
I saw it and I was like,
that doesn't make any sense because that's exactly
No, there's two sides to the story. Paul, what you're saying is valid. You gotta look at it this way. Again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you. Devil's advocate with you side here. By handing these illegals a license, right? A, you can track them easier. A. B, with this license, they can now go legally work. When you legally work, you become a tax-paying citizen.
Yes.
Now you have more tax revenue coming into that. So there's two ways to look at this.
Well, when you're born, you become
where's your
property of the country.
No, after you're born, they already come. But then you have to have a birth certificate and a friggin' social security.
Do you see the new?
Do they have those? Do they have those? So now all of a sudden we're throwing all this shit up.
The federal government only applies when you cross state lines.
Oh, you look.
That's when it becomes federal. What you're talking about is the governor of the state of New Mexico decided to tell her constituents that she thinks that the Constitution is not absolute, and this is her fucking words. I watched this morning because I had to watch it again because I was so flabbergasted by what this bitch said. She said that if she declares an emergency, that all these people need to do is declare an emergency, and your constitutional rights are moot. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Fuck!
Conspiracy theories.
Our favorite section, baby.
Bigfoots, UFOs, motherfucking chupacabras.
Conspiracy
theories. The human chupacabra, motherfucking J-Rock. Yeah. No, I'm just saying that.
That's what you were saying.
No, I wouldn't say that. But by the way, Mexico, what do you guys think about this? Mexico claims that they have the corpses of 2 non-human humanoid beings.
I think they're full of fucking shit. I think it's already been debunked.
Yeah. Oh, has it already been debunked?
I don't know, we talked about this last 2 weeks. Told you to take us off the fucking list. Oh, hey.
You wanna hear some weird shit? You wanna hear some weird shit about Mexico? The only place you get fucking guns in Mexico is down in Mexico City. How do we have so many guns with so many
ghost guns? Listen, did India really land on the moon? Did anyone land on the moon?
I'm gonna kill you, dude. I know, because you're...
I know, but I really wanted it though. But anyways.
Recently,
they landed on the south side of the moon. That's what the big deal was. No one's ever landed on the south pole of the moon before. That's what the whole. And they dropped that fucking.
But they're saying some people say
think about the trajectory of how
recently the internet, but we're past the date, so clearly it didn't happen. But I don't know if y'all heard that recently the internet exploded with China. Y'all, I would say y'all all the time because I'm a
that's just twang from Texas.
That's a country boy.
Because I'm a country boy. Yes, I'm party style. Since I've been Buck Wild since y'all. What? I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore you. Recently, the internet has exploded with China that the world will end on September 23rd, which will pass.
Hey, guess what?
So the conspiracy was that there are several movies that predict the disaster date. 23rd.
It's 24th, so that opened
yesterday. I gotta pay my home.
But by the way,
Depot bill.
This next one you guys must be hip to, and this is actually legitimate. This is important. So October 4th, there's gonna be the biggest test. Are you hip to this, Jory? This is the biggest test of the emergency broadcast system in the United States of America ever. Like, that's what they're billing it as.
Is that like the same thing when they said missiles will come into Hawaii and Jim Carrey bugged the fuck out? Same thing, similar to that? Similar to that, bro?
Yo, do you know how he said he's at peace now? Like, he knows how he would be if the war's gonna end?
Because he fucking had to go through it, man.
Yeah, but wait, $230 million.
That's fucking wild.
Nothing. That's nothing.
Like,
he said 10
minutes.
He said if he had
8 minutes in, he was like, he found out, he was like, fuck. He was like,
that's what it is, man.
Yeah, I read
what do you do? What can you do?
Dude, what can you do? Joe, Jim Carrey says a lot of fucking.
What can you do?
I read an article. He said one place he wants to move to. And I was like, huh?
Stop it.
That's dead serious.
Stop it.
Bro, listen.
Stop it.
I don't really make up shit. I just read shit.
Do you think that 5G hurts people? Because you know what they say?
Yes.
You carry your phone in your pocket and shit. Like, it makes you sterile and shit. It's not necessarily
Do you believe that,
like
our emotions? Do you believe our emotions are based on frequencies? Do you think we're vibrational people?
Everything in life.
Yes. Then how could 5G not affect you? Because 5G is a frequency wave. Explain to me how that.
It's not natural.
Explain to me how we're frequency people. If you guys believe, whatever, believe you don't, right? Explain how we vibrate our emotions on frequency, and yet 5G is 5 gigahertz. Explain to me how that works.
Super tapped into music. Like,
explain this to me.
Which we all love music here, but like you know even more.
Yeah,
You watch you watch a shit like water or sand, like the way it moves and designs it.
And basically,
yes, that is like that's nature.
It makes faces and shit.
Like it's nature, yeah.
That's why
intelligent design and shit. Like you fucking look at things like a flower and it's growing something that looks similar to like an organ on a human body.
If you look at lower frequencies, like
you post a lot of
bro, I'm gonna fuck you up with this. If you look like hip hop and rap, right? They're mostly bass and kick oriented beats, right?
It's the same.
Yeah.
But
Bass and kick are low frequency. They'll in the spectrum of the human ear can only hear from
it considered like
20 to 20,000 kilohertz. Is all the human ear can hear. Bass is up to about 250, right? So the lower end frequency, if you look at low end frequency, what shapes it makes a bunch of demonic faces.
What do y'all think about Universal has parted ways with actor Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
This pisses me off, bro.
Why does it piss you off? As the entertainment giant announced it has canceled its contract.
You'd be like, yo, you remember?
Like, so you have a problem with him, right?
Hold on.
Yeah, we've done.
Go back up to that. Yo, I don't.
We're still on that.
Bro, I don't think we touched upon the real reason behind this.
Oh wait,
Him and Oprah?
guys.
Yes, let's get into that. No, let's go. That's where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think that Dwayne The Rock Johnson is a fucking fuck, and him and Oprah need to stop fucking?
I think he
burn it down, fucking.
I think he might have banged some old.
And don't forget about Maui.